Well, hey everyone. I just got done speaking to a group of artists online and I came across this question and I wanted to answer it before it slipped my mind. The question is, how do you know when to stop painting? And truthfully, we don't always. And that is something we all struggle with, myself included. And I can tell you numerous times where I should have stopped and I didn't. But here's the difference. Here's what I've learned through the years as I've gotten to know myself better as an artist and as I have worked on my foundational skills as an artist. I've learned I can always bring it back. Maybe not exactly to what it was, but if I regret what I just did, I let it dry and then I go back in and I work on it again. Now, the trick to not overworking is having, for me, a couple of paintings going at the same time, because I feel the number one trap for most of us is we just feel that need to keep on painting because it's what we do. And we have all the paint there and it's just really tempting. But if we can start exercising a little more restraint, and it's not easy, I know, but if we can start along that path, then we're more likely to recognize a part in our painting and go, oh, I think I need to let that dry a little and see how it looks. And so I've just gotten better at doing that. And here's a couple of things that I realized along the way. Is sometimes I think my painting looks amazing when it's wet and I've gotten it to a certain stage, and then it dries and I'm like, ew, what happened? Because acrylic does dry differently. It tends to dry darker than what we see, and the opacity can sometimes change a little bit. And then there are times where I've just been at a loss and my talk to myself is, ugh, this just looks ridiculous. It's so ugly and I'm just tired now. So I'm gonna stop because it's not going anywhere good. And I just let it dry just out of sheer frustration and I clean up for the day and I go away. And then I come back in the next morning and I'm like, that's actually kind of cool. So it totally gets me by surprise. And I've learned to like that about, the unpredictability of abstract art. So I want to encourage you to give yourself some freedom. Don't take it so harshly. If you overpaint, it's not the end of the world. And in fact, I would encourage you and say, it kind of has to happen in order for us to learn our way better in when to paint and when not to paint. Don't let it just get under your skin. Don't let it make you nervous or insecure or cause self-doubt. It's just part of the process. I promise you, you are on the shortest path right now to becoming the artist that you want to be. And if you can keep that in mind, along with the fact of having a few other paintings to work on while you're working on that one, that will probably diminish your need to keep going back into the same one. It'll give it time to dry. You'll be distracted with something else and you'll still be using up any paints that you may have out on the table and just feel the need to use, right? I can relate to that. I mix up a bunch of paints and then here I am finished with my painting layer that I wanted to put on and I don't want to waste any of this paint. So that kind of also is a issue to want to just go back in and use it. So if you have jars that you can recycle of lotion or old ice cream or any sort of like Tupperware that is not good anymore for food, I started getting in the habit of putting my paints in there and just labeling them. And those three things have really stopped me from overpainting. Now, yes, I still do it here and there because I'm human, but it's far less than what I was doing then. And I just want you to know that you can get there too. So try those and let me know how it goes for you.